All right, we do have a first alert weather day. We have storms in the area and more of them coming, Scott.
Yeah, it's going to be a number of days. We're going to be dealing with some rounds of rain and storms. It's not going to rain all day long every day, but there will be times we want you to be first alert to what's coming through. Now, this is what's new. CAP is still holding. It's been really interesting. We had enough dynamics in place for these storms to try to get going, but then we had that convective inhibition, the CAP, that's been in place for us. Fronts now moving through the Metroplex. We're seeing a little bit more organized rain. There's a small window of severe storms, possibly the northeast sides of North Texas in our early afternoon hours, and large hail and damaging winds being the biggest threat. So looking at the first alert, satellite and radar combined, this is the most organized I've seen this line so far this morning. We're seeing the heavier rain now through parts of Dallas County, stretching through southeast sides of Tarrant County. Can see a little bit of that heavier rain now in the southwest sides also of Dallas County. So some pockets of some moderate to heavier rain. We travel up the line just a little bit more through parts of Hunt County, from Celeste down to near Farmersville, stretching down to near Nevada. Moderate to heavier rain. There's no hail with this. We're not dealing with really any lightning strikes with these showers and storms that have popped up, stretching up to near Leonard, stretching our way up a little bit more to near the Windham area, near Bonham, near Honey Grove. We're dealing with some heavier rain. There's a little bit more initiation happening further to the north and east. So that's what we're looking at as we're going into the afternoon hours. But this capping inversion remains in place. It's going to take our temperatures warming their way into the 80s for us to see some of these storms really break out of that and be able to bust the cap to going to severe strength. And I think by the time they do that, they're exiting northeast sides of North Texas. Here we are 2, 3, 4 o'clock. A lot of the activity then shifting east. Then we start to taper off just a bit more. But still, the Storm Prediction Center has us under that enhanced risk of any storms reaching severe limits. I expect this to get shaved off later today. Overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, another first alert weather day for morning storms. The high resolution model is a bit aggressive, showing that we could see some scattered showers to stronger to borderline severe storms in a larger area across parts of North Texas as the front that's moved in has stalled out. Then it's going to meander its way around. So we're going to keep our eyes on this into the overnight time frame. Meteorologist McKenna King, myself, continue to keep our eyes on the radar. Then that activity tapering off as we go into the morning to then afternoon hours, before another round coming in for us going into Thursday night and then into Friday morning. So a slight risk of severe storms late tonight into Thursday morning in place. As we go into late Thursday into Friday, about the same story. Large hail and damaging winds being the biggest threat. However, this threat threshold changes on Friday to some more widespread rain and at times some pockets of some heavier rain. So I do expect to see a flooding concern increase Friday into Saturday. Reason is, and the colors should pop up here soon, in some spots an inch to an inch and a half of rain, other areas about 2 to 6 inches of rain popping up right there. I'm not sure why it's delayed, but there you go. Maybe because we just don't want to look at it. Your first alert 7-day forecast shows we're at 83 today, 75 Thursday, Friday 78, 65 Saturday. Once we finally see all this rain on out of here and that upper level low that's been persistent gets on out of here, we have cool air on the way. 58 degrees Sunday, but then sunny skies into next week, temps back to the mid 70s by Tuesday.